This is the Ferrari 296 GTB, the newest mid-engine hybrid car from the Italian supercar manufacturer. India may not be a conducive home yet for supercars, but if you still have a vault full of money, we tell you why the Ferrari 296 GTB makes absolutely perfect sense for you. The model has an extremely low-slung profile, and everything that has been designed or engineered has been done so with the sole objective of helping this supercar pierce through wind and really underline its speed credentials. In fact, nothing on the face or the side or the rear is fake. All the aerodynamic elements here are once again just tailor-made to help this car pierce through wind and just cut through the speed barriers that it is inherently meant to do. The face gets adaptive headlights, you get a number of sensors for parking, you also get sensors at the rear for parking once again. Open the front and you get over 200 liters of cargo space as well. And that is possible because, as I mentioned previously, this particular model is a mid-engined Ferrari. Times are changing and so is Ferrari. But while we don't have an all-electric Ferrari yet, we've had hybrids, and this plug-in hybrid though perhaps holds the weight of maximum expectations. On battery power alone, the Ferrari 296 GTB can go around 25 kilometers. But the essence of the Ferrari lies as much in its exterior design as in the feel of it inside the cabin. So come, let's take a look. Now, getting inside most supercars is rather a bit of a chore, it's ungainly, but once you get inside the 296 GTB, well, if the exterior didn't already scream out loud that this is a Ferrari, the cabin will definitely underline and highlight that this is the latest hybrid Ferrari, and it is just so gorgeous. In fact, the entire color scheme inside this car, and you can customize as and how you choose. We'll come to the customization part a little later, but as this car stands, is absolutely sensational. Now, a lot of things that you see in the car and that I'm going to speak about can be optional extra, so you'll have to shell out more. For example, a quick example of that is this screen for the passenger that you see. Doesn't come as stock or standard. What you can do from here is check your drive credentials or even control the aircon or the infotainment screen. This is of course the secondary subsidiary screen, because the main screen for the driver is where all the action is at. It's around 10-inch in size, and you can control everything that you see here, right from the dial to the infotainment to the map navigation from the buttons here on the steering wheel. The steering wheel itself is flat bottomed, has a nice firm feel to it. It is obviously recommended at all times that you put both your hands when you're driving. That's more the case also in cars like Ferrari, because they have such amazing, delicious amount of power. The seats, well, are nice and comfortable, but if you're looking for luxury, you have to look elsewhere, because as I've been saying through and through, Ferrari cars are meant for speed and sheer driving pleasure. So, well, they aren't exactly very comfortable, but you get a sense of purpose. You're really close to the ground level, and the stitching, well, it's Ferrari. And interestingly, the keys to this car is also just so gorgeous. Something like a matchbox, but a absolutely high-end luxury matchbox that you get with this key. You can place the key here. There is a section that's really reserved for the keys, and well, when you're not driving around this car, you can just sit back and ogle at the marvel that there is. The center console is stretched out. You get space where you can charge your phone wirelessly. Just behind that, you get some storage space for your bottles. Then there is the button for parking brakes, and you get these levers, open levers, from where you can actually set the reverse if you're going back, or switch between automatic transmission and manual, and even use the launch mode. It is not meant to stand still, but much like most Ferraris, the 296 GTB looks part menacing, part stunning, and all sexy when just regally parked. The 296 GTB was showcased to the world for the first time a few years ago as a 6-cylinder model with mammoth capabilities and even bigger ambitions. It may not have a V8, but the twin-turbo V6 is audaciously capable still. 819 horsepower of combined output and 740 Newton meters of pure torque. It is a shame though that in our short 10-minute experiential drive, we were mostly stuck in bumper-to-bumper office traffic. But give this car a pass and an open stretch and it will surely do its genes proud. So there you have it, the Ferrari 296 GTB. Now clearly, like any other Ferrari, this one is also a very super exclusive car meant for a set of very super exclusive niche buyers in the country. Price? Well, it's going to set you back by quite a lot. It is priced at around 5.5 crore before taxes. Now questions like where do you drive this car and what sort of a mileage can you expect from it? Well, as far as mileage is concerned, if that is your biggest concern, this car is clearly not for you. And as far as where do you drive this car is concerned, you'll probably figure out many places in the country where you can take this out for a very enjoyable experience with the Ferrari 296 GTB. What do you make of this car and of our quick review? Do let us know. In this episode though, that's all the time we have. Thank you so much for watching.